Hello.
Hello, everybody. So, Vince, we on?
Oh, yes, ma'am. We're on. We're ready to rock.
Okay. Hi, Andrea, Nichelle, Lisa. Hello, everybody. Oh, my goodness, Miss Lisa. Vince, how are you today? I have not seen you.
I know. I've been in here working. We got a video presentation today, and I've been making sure that video got done.
Yay.
So yeah, that's been a thing.
We thank God for our little hero.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Right. Well, Dad Hill, how are you? There's echoing. What's going on?
Yeah, Dad, you're and it's funny because I said, well, we ain't got to check it because it didn't echo until we went live. The thing is, okay, so
I turned up. I'm sorry. Let me turn it back down.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's his glasses? Where's your glasses?
Okay. What? Talk now, Ma.
Where's your glasses, honey?
Test. Are we in there? Okay. Dad, can you hear us though?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
He didn't want to answer. That's
Everything
why he didn't
has to be quiet. I have to be quiet on my end. Other than that, you could.
We got to get you some headphones, Dad. Like we got to, because we think about it during the show, but we got to get you some headphones.
What are you eating? OMG. Why don't I just get a frying pan and some oil and start cooking up here?
Okay, speaking of, I remember when y'all first started off doing digital media.
Yeah.
I came on that Zoom.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I promise God I would never show my face again.
Let me tell you, don't do it. Okay, Mom, I gotta tell the story, please. Okay,
well, tell it then.
y'all, listen. They were doing Zoom before StreamYard, and they would bring people on, and a lady thought it not robbery to get on that camera frying chicken.
Yes.
And she was in there just flouring it up and dropping it in the thing, all the thing. And the poor lady that was teaching was just teaching her heart out. I would have been so. And I don't know why that lady didn't think, let me cut my camera off.
Because when people don't know, they don't know.
Fair enough.
They don't know. But I tell you what, I in fact, I took that. I wouldn't even play it again. So the girl who invited all those people, they was like, I went to see it, but didn't see it. So she said, she made this comment. Oh, I'll find out where they're gonna put that back up there. And so I told her, I says, I'm not sure you saw what I saw.
Right.
What is my
We'll wait, Dad. We'll wait.
Okay, let's be done with that. This is why. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bridging the Gap with the Hills. And this helps me go into the backstory. Hi, Cookie. Oh my God. Hi, Angel Heart. I pray all is well with you this Wednesday. You too, VT, hello. All is well. Thank you. Leave Dad alone. Dad gonna have to pull it together, Angel Heart. He's gonna have to. Yeah. So and so but we want everyone to know that Bridging the Gap with the Hills originated from a family that was estranged, and I mean not just estranged, but estranged with the capital ED.
Right.
Right. And so happened it that the Lord would have it to be, because it's the will of the Lord that we have healthy relationships, families, and everything. And so Vince came back with us, and you know, we intentionally worked to pull the family unit together. And let's say this so that you all will be clear, we still have our differences. We do.
Absolutely.
But we have chosen, we are intentional about a healthy family relationship. Absolutely. And so this is why we're still talking about family, not just family, but relationships, period, because they have to be intentional. It's easy to walk off without any effort. Now, sometimes we talk about letting go of relationships, but we're talking about those things that's good for us. So we're intentional about making the relationship healthy. And so with that being said, one of the things is we're open, we're honest, we're transparent. This is why when the better half of me is just cramming an apple in his mouth and keeping that noise. It's like, what are you doing, honey? What are you doing? And then he gets to be the same with us and visit with us and us with him. And is it going to be perfect? Absolutely not. You want to know why? Because we are imperfect people dealing with one to another. But we are intentional about a healthy family relationship. Yes. And we don't wait till we get on here and everything goes good. This is the way we flow all the time. Yeah, absolutely. So I just want to give that backdrop that everyone would know. Perhaps someone is on that does not know anything about what we're doing, that they will know, and that perhaps some of you would know that has been on for a while. This is what Bridging the Gap with the Heels is all about.
Absolutely. Intentionality.
Yes.
I don't know if this is personal or just me being me in the space I'm in. But I never want anyone to think that what you all see, even what you're going to see on this video we're going to play, is we got lucky. No.
Wow.
It took some work. Every last one of my siblings had to make sure, had to be intentional about coming together. And then my parents had to be intentional about us. All the 5 of us had to pick up our minds to make it work.
Yes.
And so that's strong on my heart too, Mom, because I feel like if we don't say that, people will it'll like bring a separation between us and the people.
Right.
As if we're on this pedestal. No, we're human, but we just made up our minds. We're going to make this work.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
If we can do that, you can do it. That's the point. Like, it's not to lift us up like, oh, look at us. The point is there is a way to bridge this gap. It don't got to.
It really is. It really is. And Vince, let me say this, and I'll let you go on. I know people that, you know, some of their children are living homosexual lifestyles, and because the church has taught that you have no part in that, for some reason it was mistaken that we don't treat them like they are human beings, like they are people just like we are. And because of that, there's been somewhat of a maltreatment toward the homosexual community. And this is not, that is absolutely not God's way. He loves and we love. The only difference in us and them is the homosexuals are living a lifestyle of same-sex attraction, or however you label it, and we are not. They are still our people, our relatives, our sons, our daughters. They are still God's people. God, when God sees them, it's just like he sees us as his own. He breathed the breath of life in every one of us. Amen. And along with that, that may not be the area that I am somewhat flawed in, but every one of us got these areas that we need the help of the Lord. So this is how we address everybody, because hey, I'm trying to make it just like you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that puts everybody on the same space. And that space is respectability, honoring, respecting boundaries, all the things are the things. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So now what is the good? Oh, Dad Hill, were you going to say something?
Yes, I've been agreeing with you all and saying, yes, that's right.
I saw that.
Look down and I'm muted.
Yeah, I was wondering. I said, I wonder if he know he's muted.
That's my sugar. That's my sugar. He's getting up in age now. He's not old as I am, but that's my sugar.
Dad, how old are you?
Huh?
How old are you, Dad?
74, I think it is.
Okay, I thought so. 74. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
My birthday.
I apologize. He's 73.
I'll be 74 on my birthday.
Oh, yeah. 73. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's my sugar.
Wow. I love. Okay, y'all. Do y'all want to read some comments real quick before we get to the video?
I would love to.
Okay.
Who's operating the machine, the comments?
That would be me here. Let's see.
Pop Hill is being free. Cookie, free. This man is free. Leave him alone and let him eat his apple. He needs an apple a day to just be.
Yeah.
No, he need a day to just be. Yeah,
Right.
he is just be everyday Cookie. You hear what I say? Okay. He said he's old enough to do what he want to do. That's what he says.
Right.
Yes. Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Cohort V?
We call it cohort 5. Cohort 5.
Five. I
Yeah.
knew that sounded different.
Yeah.
Cohort 5. Highly howdy.
Yeah.
Green Hearts. Renee, Humphrey, Juju Thomas, Lyric Thomas. Hi, Missy. You're looking pretty over there.
I love
Welcome back. Praise God, Mama Hill. Thanks for always being transparent. You're welcome. I don't know anything else. We love you. We love it. We love it as well. Thank you, Angel Heart.
I love.
Candy Quillette Thomas. Yeah. Okay. I think those are her kids' names.
Yeah.
Okay. There has to be love in every type of sin. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Angel Heart says, thank you, God, for using the Hill family. We need them for such a time as this. We truly thank you, Hill family, and God bless you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cookie, love my family.
That's the LGBTQ flag.
Right. And I noticed that, but I was scared. You know how I say LBG and I get it out wrong. So I just
Okay.
I figured I better leave that part alone.
Right.
Helpmate is helping him. Absolutely, Nay.
Right. Oh, well, I'm not. Excuse me. I was about to go to the next spot and I forgot. I'm not leading anymore. I think I'm hitting his buttons and almost had to take
okay. So Dad Hill, if you're done with this little segment right here, we will give Vincent the go ahead to go on with the next part. I'm so excited. I can hardly wait.
Oh
yes, I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, me too.
Because I haven't seen it.
Me either. All right.
Okay, guys, you're in for a treat. Vincent's about to show us something.
So this weekend, unintentionally, we had like a mini family reunion. The time that we've set aside as a family, the whole family, my parents, my brother, my sister, myself, and their kids, is Thanksgiving. That is the holiday where we're going to get together and do what we do.
Right.
But it just so happened, between one thing after another, we all found ourselves here in Burlington.
Birthday
this weekend. Oh yeah, my mom's birthday. No, that's what it was. It was my mom's birthday.
How did he forget? How did he forget?
I didn't forget, but we don't always come together for birthdays.
Okay.
But we gave my mom the present of a family photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And so that means that we all had to come into one place.
Yes.
But then we realized, it's also Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Then we celebrated my dad. And then my nephew graduated Friday. So Thursday, Friday, and then my sister had to work Saturday. So we celebrate. It was a lot going on. So,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah. So that being said, we documented it all, and we're gonna just show y'all this video, and we'll start and stop. Mom and Dad, if there's a spot that you guys want to comment or leave or something on, just tell me to stop. I'll stop, and I'll do the same. Are y'all ready?
I'm gonna make a disclaimer.
Okay.
Okay, y'all, let me say this. Vincent gets camera happy, okay? And that camera is everywhere. So I might not have on my wig. I don't know what he did. Oh my God.
Okay, well, no, we called her wigless, y'all. So it's on here. I'm just playing. It's not on here. We kept it cute.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right.
Y'all enjoy.
Without further ado, let's go.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Hello, everybody. The last time I talked to you, I was in the 60s. I was 69. But how about after 11:32 today, I am 70 years old. I am truly thankful to God for the life that I've had thus far. I've seen more good days than bad days. You know, sometimes we get older and we look back and it's like, oh. But when I consider what could have been, I'll have to say I have been blessed. And so I just want to say, I'm done with the 60s. I'm now in the 70s. And several made comments about the 70s. And I think for someone, I said, move over, save me a seat over there in the 70 group, save me a seat. But I'm thankful. I thank God for every one of you. Every one of you. You know who you are. You have impacted my life in a mighty way. And I just want to say thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my honey bunch. Happy birthday to my darling wife. Happy birthday to you.
I know we're past expectation. Oh my God! Look at it! Okay, I gotta put all this down. OMG, that is so nice. Oh my God.
I'm getting the cake, then I'm meeting my sister, niece, and nephews at this supposed to be fancy restaurant, child, but this Greensboro, so I don't know how that's supposed to be fancy.
Exactly.
Then that'll be over for the festivities today, and then Saturday, my brother, my nieces, and my nephews will go take pictures.
I love my grandma so much. No, I'm so happy that she made it to 70. You know, all she been through. You know, all the life lessons hit her. You know, and that way she can pass on everything that she done learned through all her years over to her grandchildren and her children. And help us live our best lives. You know, shout out my grandma, big 70. Wow.
Fair enough. Sam, what you got to say to your grandma?
Grandma, happy birthday, grandma. You know what I mean? You gave birth to mom, then she gave birth to me. Now you got to watch us grow. Do what we got to do. You know what I mean? We still got many more years to come.
Happy 70th birthday. I love you. You're awesome. You're the best sis. And I hope to be just as fly and fine as you when I am 70.
This is beautiful today I met her.
Oh, wow. Thank you, husband. That's intense.
Happy 70th birthday. You are literally walking into the 70s as if it is like the new 40s. You did that. You did it. You have 9 or 10 grandchildren. I don't really know anymore. You have wonderful, wonderful kids. You have a loving husband. You're just such a wonderful person inside and out. And I'm so glad to call you my grandmother.
Happy birthday, me, Mom. Love you. Love you so much.
Mom Hill, I love you. You are beautiful and you're aging like fine wine. And happy birthday.
Dear Angelene, I love you. Happy 70th birthday.
So by the way, guys, this is the oldest, my brother Perry Jr., and that was his wife just talking. I think y'all have seen, on my side, y'all have seen Vanjie before, but this is my oldest brother here, by the way.
This has just been great. It's been a great thing to be able to come down here and see you guys and hang out with you for a few days. And I wish you all the best. And of course, I love you, and love you.
So now we're at part 2, where we're going to a photo shoot. That's the nephew here.
We got the purse. Me took it out the car like I said to do.
All right. We're running a little late, as normal.
Yes, there we go. That's better. Good. Let's see in your pocket. You should come home. There you go. Direction. Yep. Feet turn. Feet good. And then with the other hand, slip your thumb in your pocket right there.
You still want that?
Let's go ahead and stop this right now. It's time to stop.
You tried, but it ain't the right color though.
Oh, okay. And what did you try?
I tried.
No.
It's in the mail.
No.
It's getting to the house at 6. He told me and missed what shirt to get. We could have got one just like yours.
My darling wife.
Angelene dressed in.
I forgot about her.
So let's stop right here. There was a little controversy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what have I done? Hold on. What have I done? Where's it at? There's a little controversy about the shirts. Mom, do you want to talk about the shirts colors?
You know, I really didn't think it was such a big deal for everybody to wear a fuchsia shirt. I mean, you can wear whatever the bottom, you can wear pink drawers, don't even put pants on. I don't even care, but just a fuchsia shirt. So the one person went to the store alone and he came back with a pink shirt and swore it was fuchsia. It was soft Easter pink, Vincent. I mean, sorry, didn't mean to call no names. And then that oldest brother of his didn't even tell the wife about the shirts until the night before they was coming here. So they did not have fuchsia shirts. But I decided that it's not that big of a deal. I wanted a photo shoot and I'm getting a shoot. If they don't have on the same color shirt, no big deal. So I was able to just take a deep swallow and say, thank God I finally got them all. Well, not all in one room, but finally got a photo shoot taking place. So that's with the pink shirts.
Yeah. So my brother called this stuff calling me out because of my pink shirt, and he didn't even have it. At least I was in the family.
Right.
And then so I thought, honest to God, so what we said was, let's all get different shirts so there could be different shades of fuchsia. Mm-hmm. So me getting pink, I thought everybody would have different shades, and to come to find out, everybody followed orders. So it left me looking like the oddball because I thought it would be like a mixed match of pink and fuchsia, because that's what was said in the thread. Nonetheless.
Well, you was dressed appropriate, consider that crowd.
Right. Right. All
right.
It was
good. It was good. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
It's the last day of celebrations. We're doing a...
No, tomorrow's the last day because tomorrow's your birthday.
Oh, well, tomorrow's my birthday, but I'm celebrating differently. It's the last day for the family carrying on. We're doing a Sunday Father's Day brunch here at the house. Miss Angelene is back at work now. We celebrated her, so she's back at work. David is doing French toast. I'm about to do pancakes. Benji did some juices over here. And then PJ's coming with his children, his other children, and with a fruit tray, and Misi's already here. So,
okay, I don't know. I said other children like he had a whole different bunch going. What I was saying was his oldest daughter was already there, and the rest of them was coming.
Okay, got you. I was about to wonder about that, Vince.
Right? I said, what? I said other children. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Hey. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
I made sure I grabbed those.
I appreciate it.
Well, they also had lots.
Now, I got to tell you, this is actually really funny because Misi was trying to get him to say Papa. So he was mimicking her saying, until he realized, oh, Papa.
Oh my God. That's funny.
So the backstory is hilarious.
Happy Father's Day, Papa. I love you. I hope you have many more Father's Days.
I'd be so mad on that podcast. We have till 3 o'clock to get ready. And folks just scrambling around. This one bows on
Okay, so I got to say this part. Miss Angelene fusses at us every week about being late on this podcast, and she was letting us have it at this very moment as well. That's all I have to contribute to that. Dad, you got anything to say? Oh, you muted, Dad. You muted.
Yeah, she be on us.
Yeah.
Even on the day, I was to hold up the day. So.
Honey, you're the hold up every day.
No, I'm not.
Vincent was last week.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not every time.
I was late one time and probably a straight 10. And that was because of natural things.
Right. But you know what? I just want everybody to know that I bear it. I bear it because if I come on this podcast with negative energies, you guys are going to pick it up. And I don't want you to pick up my negative energies.
Miss Angelene.
Yes.
You sit there tight-faced until we go live. There is no way we're not picking up how irritated you are. Good try, though. Good try.
Hey, talk about the styrofoam cooler right there. Talk about that.
What's in it?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, so let's talk about what's in the styrofoam cooler. Well, my sister, bless her heart, had a combined graduation party with my nephew and his friends and family. And they had a liquor there in the pouches. So out of all the drinks there, my dad want to go grab the pouch to bring it for him and my mom to drink. And so, my mom told my sister, well, you should have made some that have nots, the haves and the have nots. So my sister made another fresh batch minus the liquor. So we were calling that the have nots because that was liquor free. Those pouches were liquor free. Yeah.
Yeah. So she called herself making up for what she did Friday. They had these cute little pouches and they had the straws. And so I said, honey, get us one, So he go get it. And so he said it just came really strong to his mind. You better ask about that. And he did. And she said it had alcohol. Well, I didn't understand why they had the cute little pouches. We had those little small styrofoam cups. I mean, I'm bigger than that. I need, if you're not going to give me a real glass, give me a cute pouch with fruit in it at least, right?
Right.
And so they kept saying, no, you can't have any. Okay. So I think she felt bad. So she made the have nots. We had the have and the have nots. The have alcohol. The have nots have not alcohol.
Right.
She made something for the have nots.
Right.
So that's what that's all about.
And see, the thing is, are you about to say something, Dad? And so the thing is, that just shows how y'all roll. Because if I would have saw those packets, I would have known instantly, oh, they got alcohol in it.
I just thought it was cute. She was one of the hosts.
Now, how are we supposed to know that it's got alcohol in it? We don't run in those realms like that.
That's what I'm saying.
It looks like fresh fruit.
Yes,
They look the same. They look the same. Everybody agree with me. If you see a pouch like that, can you tell alcohol is in
Don't
it?
do that. Don't put them on the spot like that.
No, you know what? Let me see. I'm interested. If y'all would have saw those pouches at a party, would y'all assume automatically alcohol was in it? Or would you think it's just some really neat juice? Let us know in the comments.
Well, I'm first. I thought it was a really nice gesture for a fruit punch. Yeah.
Yes, me too.
Oh, Lord. Well,
ain't nobody saying nothing, Vince.
well, it's a little bit of delay too, so it takes a while for them to
okay.
Let's keep on going in the meantime.
Okay.
All right. There.
Now that's my dad's dog.
Yes.
Bella, Miss B.
Miss B.
Yes.
That's good enough. Noel, say happy.
And that's my baby right there.
Yep.
That's my baby.
Father's Day, Papa and Uncle Benson.
Happy Father's Day.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're gonna love my card.
Say happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. Love you, man.
Sorry.
Love you, man.
Father's Day, Papa Hill.
Sorry. You have to clue your husband.
Oh, you know what?
Oh yeah, father of my children. Happy Father's Day, the other Perry.
I'm going
Great.
Now, y'all, it was so long I had to cut it out, but there was sausage, bacon, grits, eggs with cheese, waffles, French toast and pancakes and fruit. And then we had coffee, tea, orange juice, apple juice. That we should have showed it, but the table.
Mango.
What you say there?
Forget the mango juice. Too.
Oh, and mango juice, sugar-free mango juice. The table was absolutely spread for this, and it was good too.
It was good.
Yes, it was.
That's beautiful. Good Lord.
Thank the Lord for all my children being here, my grandchildren, just about all of them, and my daughter in love, my daughter, my two daughters. Yeah, make sure I got them.
That's the one and the two.
Yeah, one and the two. Thank y'all for being here today.
So I guess your sons are trash. Lord have mercy.
I thank the Lord for my two sons.
Thank you. God, no.
One and the two.
Being here.
Right.
Being here.
Amen.
The oldest and the youngest.
Shower me with love. I'm ready.
Oh!
Happy birthday
Hey, he trying to do what Bishop was doing. You would get love.
Dad, now listen.
I was laughing at you.
You trying to do what
I was trying to get it.
It's that last scene. Now I apologize. I'm not going to be able to get this in the it because I'm running it and put me back up at the top spot. But it's that last scene that make me a little emotional because it's a testament. Oh boy, hold on. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Whew. All right, y'all take over. Let me
it was really heartfelt.
Yeah.
Very touching.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We've come a long way, man.
A long way.
Oh boy.
And I would like to say, while Vince is getting it together, I would like to say perhaps there's some of you that are watching and you feel what he feel in terms of the rift in the relationship. But I just want to let you know there is hope. There is hope. It's going to take a lot of effort of everyone. One person can't do it. Everybody has to be intentional about making it happen. So those of you that are able to hear me, you make sure that you are doing what you can do to make it happen. Yeah.
It's to see us singing and dancing and laughing. Y'all wouldn't believe what's this 2020 5 years ago. 5 years ago that wasn't even the case.
Right.
So I'm moved because it's like, wow, look at us now. So
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Let's bring a little laughter to this. Let's see here. Nichelle says, I would have thought it was just fruit.
See,
Angel Heart says, yes, it looks really nice, but I would think alcohol was in it. So okay, Angel Heart agrees with me.
Okay.
Two, but it was in a cooler by itself.
Right.
And then Cohort 5 says, I would have known alcohol was in the pouch. Okay.
In the pouch. Okay.
So that's that. So Angel Heart says, I need to come over next time to help cook and eat.
You are welcome. Girl, you are welcome. Just send me a text. Let me know when you're on the way.
Haven't we talked about this? We got to stop inviting people to the house and can.
Angel Heart. Everybody on here is good.
I know. I'm cut up.
Okay.
Daryl says, hello from work. 1 more hour, then I'm off tomorrow. All nice.
Juneteenth.
Oh, it is Juneteenth tomorrow. Yeah. Mama Hill and Dad Hill. You have a beautiful and amazing house. Love your family. Thank you so much for sharing. It was beautiful.
Thank you, Angel Heart. Thank you.
Yeah. Andrea says all hugs, VT. Yeah, that got me. I don't know that okay, let me not talk about it. It's coming again. All right, let's go on. Angel Heart says God is so good and faithful. We have to keep praying and believing God.
Yes.
And then Cora says, this was nice to see. It's the way family should be. Family bonds relationship is definitely. What is wrong with me? All right, y'all take over because I'm done.
Yeah, and one other thing, my son's wife is Caucasian. She never, ever, and her family is well-to-do. If I'm allowed to say it like that, her dad was he just recently passed. He was a GYN doctor, and so they know the upper. The higher, what is the word? Echelon? What is that word?
Upper echelon, yeah.
Yes. So, but she never ever send off or put off any vibes of anything being beneath her, anything. Of course, we're the kind of people it wouldn't take but a second to fix it. But she's a good girl. I'm literally a daughter in love, not in law, but in love. And when she comes around, it's always, can I help? What can I do? She's loving, embracing. So she's part of the family. And I say that because it's not always the case.
Right.
My son, my brother, my married this girl and da. None of that. Everything. I respect her boundary. I respect her and the boundaries that she has. She's one of these that you know how some of us, we just show up, dun, 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 here we are, we all come for Christmas, because Christmas is a big deal for us. And so we drove up there one time. It was like a 4.5 hour drive. We all got in the car, we went up there, and but we didn't spend the night. But she's the type, it was just too much. It was just too much for, I guess, all of our energies up there. So we don't do that anymore. But this past year, she asked us to come. But I thought, you know what? She's been kind, but I don't want her to suffer any anxiety dealing with us, because we are a lot. And so, but she's a good girl. And just wanted to say that. And she gave me the most beautiful granddaughters in the world. Yeah. So, yeah.
But you know, if you think about it, by meeting her family, we can understand too, because the way they act, the sisters and all that, you wouldn't think that they had money or whatever. They just down to earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's not too far of a fall now. It's
no, that's true. Absolutely.
It ain't like she got to come all the way down to the projects and this roach is crawling across the floor to come visit us. So
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The income taxes on about $5 more.
Right. Angel Heart says, VT, I'm family. My bad.
That's right, Angel Heart. There you go.
My bad. Then Lady D Wisdom says, Black family love on display. Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you, Lady Wisdom.
Yeah. But again, it's and we worked.
No, it was work.
Yeah, and I know that's why I get choked up looking at it, because
I
never would have thought. Honest to God. I never
I struggled. I struggled in the beginning with the shirts. And I said to myself, and this is how I talked myself down off the ledge. I was like, come on, really? You desire everybody to have on the same color shirt, the shirt being the same color, the family, the pink family. Okay, it's not a big deal. Do you want everyone here for the picture, or is more important the type of shirt they got on? And I was like, oh no, we want everyone here for the picture.
Yeah.
So
now the thing about us is, how long have we been up here? Oh, okay. The thing about us is we got it Thanksgiving down pat. Down to a science. We all go to Williamsburg, Virginia. We all have our own space in the little timeshare resort space. We eat, we clean up, and then the rest of us go play spades, cut up, and do what we do. And my parents do what they do. We wake up on Friday, we take family pictures, we laugh, hee-haw, drink coffee, and leave.
Right.
Anything other than that, oh boy, the text threads be blowing up. First of all, hold on, I got something to say. Big Sister General, Miss Leo of Leos, if she's not running it, it ain't right. That's number one. And so I called myself, I knew that the pictures was important for my mom. So I called myself stepping in to make sure it get done, because I had to book the lady. The lady, I did not know that my sister wasn't really going to be able to come on Saturday. So then I booked her for Saturday because my brother's family couldn't come till Saturday. And I put in, so there's two different text threads. Let's be clear. There's the Hill family text thread, and then it's the siblings and my niece text thread. So I put the siblings in my niece thread 3 o'clock on Saturday. I get a phone call from my sister. Why is it that y'all book it and I can't be there, and so and so and so and so? It's not a conspiracy. Calm down. So here's how you got to do with my sister. Let her get it out. So I sat there quiet. And then she came to her own resolution. Well, it's easier to Photoshop me in than my brother. Bam. And that was that. But then that wasn't over with. Now we got the fuchsia shirts. Now, because Big Sister General has been working a lot lately, she's not commanding the ship. And so now we're trying to figure out how we're going to get the fuchsia shirts, why are we wearing the fuchsia shirts, who going to get it, and it get too much. So it's a thing getting us outside of our November element together, but
Right,
we
right.
made it happen. We made it happen.
Yeah. But let me say this. Had they followed the original plan, it would not have been a problem. I booked a session on the birthday. There was an open slot on the birthday, which was June 12th, Thursday.
Right.
Vanjie could come. The thing with Vanjie was, I don't understand why I'm always here. I'm always a part of the family setup. And because they couldn't come on Thursday, y'all move it to Saturday when you know I had to work.
Right.
And
right.
so I say rightfully she had a right to feel the way she did. I'm not sure, but she gave in. But what I did, I went to Amazon and bought, I put in the cart a shirt, a fuchsia shirt for everybody so we could all have the same color fuchsia and all of that. Well, someone decided, well, no, I don't think, let everybody choose their own fuchsia. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay.
Who was that?
Who was that person? Because I would have stuck with your plan.
It was that niece of yours.
Oh, Missy. Got
yes. The wannabe in charge.
Right. Until it's too much and she gets anxiety.
And she gets anxiety and she says, well, maybe I shouldn't come. Maybe you guys would do better without me.
Right. Now, and disinvite herself because something went wrong.
That she may go wrong, yeah. But it was so much fun. And I'm sure that some of the people that are listening, some of you guys have the same kind of stuff going on,
Right.
And all of that. Now, I even suggested that my daughter go to Hobby Lobby, because they have all color t-shirts, and everybody could have got a t-shirt for $2.99, but they said that was too cheap. It was a professional photo, and I was like, I'm just trying to make sure you guys are good. Right. So that's when I was like Pilate was with Jesus. I wash my hands.
Right. Now I think because I don't know, in my mind, it seemed like it deserved a little bit more up to do. But seeing how it turned out, it probably would have been nice if we all had like fuchsia crew neck shirts from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, it would have been just fine.
Yeah, even though I'm boycotting Hobby Lobby, but nonetheless.
Is Hobby Lobby supposed to be boycotting also?
I don't feel about Hobby Lobby. Period. They if I walk in there, the alarm's going to go off. They don't like people like me.
Really?
Oh no.
What kind of people is that?
LGBTQ and black and Democrat and pro-abortion and all of my other beliefs. Yeah. They're just as bad as Chick-fil-A, but I'm not that strong to boycott.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I got it. That's strong.
Because the owner is a man of God.
Well, it's according to what the definition of man of God is, but that's another story.
Hello. Right. Speaking of which, guys, this is off the subject, and I don't care who he voted for, but let's keep Jimmy Swaggart in prayer, please. Okay. Vincent, he's fighting for his life right now.
Good. Hope he lose.
Okay, never mind. That's enough, Vincent. Okay, what this says. Is some more comments we can hear?
Hey, son. Before I gave my life to Christ, he was my pastor.
That was his pastor, his television pastor.
Well, praise God, Dad.
Yeah.
Praise God.
Before he went the opposite direction and all that. But anyway.
No, don't say that. He made a mistake.
Man, okay, I don't have no problem with Jimmy Swaggart for money and whoring. I got a Jimmy Swaggart because he's a redneck Republican cracker. Don't like him.
Oh my God. Well, y'all, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
We gonna keep this non-political.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I was just asking for prayer for one of the brothers.
You ain't no
look at this, say Vincent.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry. I'm just saying. Okay, all right. Yeah, all right. I gotta ask y'all a question. All right, let's bring it in. I'll ask y'all a question. Somebody said Jesus, Vincent.
Jesus, Vincent. Right.
Okay. How do y'all feel? How can I say this? I was disappointed when I found out that some of the preachers that I was raised up on, you guys listen to them, and they have a great impression on my life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I find out that a lot of these people vote against me. And then they spiritualize it, and and some of these people that has gone as far as to say that Donald Trump is the greatest president ever.
Oh, wow.
Do y'all never felt disenfranchised from some of these alleged, like Rod Parsley, Kenneth Copeland, there's some Paula White. If I keep on going, I'll just name them all. Like
Paula White been gone.
Yeah, Paula White.
Honey.
Oh.
So y'all still consider them brothers and sisters?
Well, I look at it like this. I consider the God in us all of us, regardless, white, black, African, whatever it is. I look at the God in us all. And during the times that we really were drawn to them, or during the time that they were really just kind of, the big deal then, but at some point they were not the big deal anymore, but never to a point. The attraction wasn't who they voted for or who they didn't vote for. It wasn't, what part of the country they lived in. It was the God piece that we saw on television. But so much has come since then that the attraction, or we've learned some things since then, that the attraction just kind of went away, especially when they showed their hand. They showed their hand, not what we heard, but when they showed their true hand. What Maya Angelou says, when people show you who are the first time, believe them. Yeah. And so I keep it right there, because if not, I'll just create conflict within my own mind, and just be back and forth with who's who. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
And I'll say this, during that time frame, politics and everything was completely different.
Yeah.
People voted for who they voted for.
Right.
After that, everybody went on about the business, shook hand, going out, whatever, not a problem. But since it have changed, have changed for the worse, what I would say.
Yeah.
Because all of that wasn't going on during that time frame. Politics was politics, and that was it.
Right.
I voted for who I voted for. And after the election day, everybody went back to doing what they were supposed to do, except for recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even then, Vince and Dad Hill, even then, there was not the different flavors being added. There was not black people running. I remember when Shirley Chisholm ran back in the 70s.
Right.
It was so short-lived, So since that time, it was always a Caucasian president, and we were most of us were voting for the same people anyway. Right. So
that's a great point, because I there are people who literally say that Barack Obama was the worst president we ever had. And
no, they say that.
And the thing is, like, when you think about his presidency, just period, what was so bad that he was the worst they ever had, or is he just black?
Black. It was so bad because he was in favor of the blacks. Now, he wasn't disfavoring the whites, but he all inclusive, all the way across the board were the blacks. Yeah. And that will make the black life easier. And that's where those that opposed came up with he was the worst, because it was against what they felt he should have been doing.
Yeah. And the crazy part about it is, when you think about like personal, well, as far as we can see, I don't know behind the scenes of any of them, but as relates to like their personal lives, scandal free, literally up until this day, not one investigation, just scandal free. And yet now he did push the bar for the LGBTQ, because they federalized gay marriage. Okay. You could be upset about that, but then he also pushed for universal health care.
Yes.
So I tell you what, and let me say this: the reason why I was able to go to therapy when I needed it the most in 2016 was because I was on Obamacare. So I would rather a president, all right, fine, you're going to push for gay marriage. The marriage is under attack, fine. But at least you're bringing something else to the table with your quote unquote foolishness, and so I think that to your point, Mom and Dad, it was just one white man against another white man, and it wasn't such a vitriol line between the two that we require anybody to speak up. Okay, where do you stand?
Right.
Now we're at a place in the government, in the country, where we need to know who you vote for before you even join your church.
Right.
So it's it was a different time. So yeah, it's a different time. Okay, so I get that. We're at a different time. Okay, I'm relinquishing my stand, and
he gonna stir up something, then tell me I'm done.
Right.
Finished now.
Air Forces, I'm hollering at my desk. I think Carrie, I was looking for a comment that Carrie made.
Oh,
that was Michelle that said, Jesus, Vincent.
yeah. And then Carrie Burns had said happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Carrie. She is as pretty as ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cookie says she had to go to therapy.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Cookie said she had to go to therapy.
Did we see this one?
Which one? You can't click it. Which one is it there?
Angel Hearts.
This one here?
Yeah, did we read that one?
Oh, Lord, looking right at it. Again, Hill family, thank you so much for always blessing us with your kindness, love, support, and spiritual guidance. I'm praying God bless you real good, giving you 300% back for everything. Love you. Wow.
Oh, thank you so much.
Wow.
All righty. So
thank you all for the birthday wishes, the salutations, the prayers, the well wishes, the cards, the love, and cash apps, and whatever you did that made my birthday what it was. Thank you.
And likewise, because you guys treated me very nice. Very nice. It made way for me to be able to go on this trip in 2 weeks. So thank you guys the same for the cash apps and birthday wishes.
Yeah, we're so glad you did, because when Dad Hill and I get ready to go, we're gonna wait bye bye to Vincent. We don't want him to be feeling salty because he hadn't been on vacation already.
Fair enough. But y'all, it's time for y'all to go though.
Yeah, but we have to wait. I think we're gonna be somewhere in September, maybe October. We have to wait.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bet. But it is time. It is. Y'all got to make sure y'all go somewhere by yourselves before the year is out, though.
We will. Oh, we will. We were going to go to Hilton Head, but even that, and we still could go. But what it is, I don't want to go and carry everything going on in my head. I want my head to be clear. Right. And so with so much going on right now, because the thing about you, Vince, is you can walk, you can grab your suitcase, walk out that door, see you don't want to be you, and that's it, but so much other stuff. Just like I wanted to go to Fayetteville tonight, but we have that enrichment class tonight.
Right.
So I can't go tonight. I have to go tomorrow night. Yeah. So yeah, but we're good with it. We're okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna once I get back, then I'm gonna make sure that you guys put something on the books, because we can all figure out where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, absolutely.
Look here. Look who came on here. Hey, Joshua.
Hi, Joshua.
Y'all remember Joshua Farr?
I remember Josh. Yes. Yeah. Happy birthday, family.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh. Yeah. Yes. Good to see you, guy.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, then. Is that it?
That's it.
We want to wish everybody a happy Juneteenth celebration tomorrow. And I think for the most part, people are off work, but enjoy your time off. And as we delve into how far we've come.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Very.
If you guys, and I want to do this, this is my personal mission to get my parents used to this kind of carrying on here. So if you guys feel so led, so into this platform, BTG Heals, Cash App, $BTG Heals. Like I said last week, the majority of it, if not 90% of it, is going to their pockets, if I even touch it at all, because they're deserving of it. And so
we're leaving it there too. It's still over there. We're leaving it there until we get $1,000, and then we'll add that to our vacation.
Okay, well, there it is then. There it is. There it is. Dad, you agree with that? Dad looked over there.
They said a word. I don't. It's fine.
Your face was talking, Dad. Your face.
What?
Fix your face. Fix your face.
Well, I'm so sorry that my face. I must have been thinking about something else. But okay, that's fine.
Yo, that's funny.
I saw somebody on Facebook said the Lord has fixed my attitude, but He hadn't fixed my face.
Right. That's a deeper cleansing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a deeper cleansing. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Parents, are y'all good?
I'm good.
I'm good. I just want to say to them again, hey, we're just into this relationship thing, and if it's anything in particular you want us to talk about, let us know. Reach out to Vince, and he'll let us know, because we want to hit the nail on the head.
Right.
Because maybe another episode or two we will move on, but we want to stay here until we have delved deep into some things. We want everybody's relationship with family to be healthy. Now, there's some things will never be, so do not push the envelope.
Yeah.
Some things will never be, because you'll find yourself putting your spirit, let's say your spirit, because it won't be as nobody will get a knife and cut you or a gun and shoot you, but the way people talk to you, that damages your spirit. You don't want to put your spirit in harm's way, because even the Bible says a wounded spirit, who can bear it. A lot of times we get overthrown because we allow our spirits to be damaged by mean and evil people.
Yeah.
And we can't do that. So just do what you know is healthy for you, and just back off from the rest, because some people doesn't want anything better than what they have. So, and we don't want that to happen to anybody. So while you're in the process of wanting to mend and bridge the gap in your family, protect and cover your spirit. Don't let anyone damper you up, puncture your spirit. Okay.
I love. And you know what we can do too, and I know we got to go, but let's do a show on chosen families. Because a lot of our community before we moved stateside was chosen family. And that is there is a second hope for your chosen family, even if maybe your parents have moved on or the relationship is not reconcilable right now. You can choose family to create community, to create love, to celebrate you.
Yes.
And so I think we should do that, because y'all have modeled that before we were able to come stateside. That's all we knew was chosen family, because of Germany. So I think that would be helpful.
Yeah, and that's kind of where we are now. We came on this platform, Bridging the Gap with the Hills, but because the people are so warm and receptive and open, it's kind of like it is a community that we look forward to being a part of.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so that's chosen. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, one more thing. The website will be live 3 p.m. Friday, June the 20th. By 3 p.m. Friday, the website will be live for the conference. Oh my God, y'all! I'm gonna tell you. I'm being honest. You're gonna enjoy this conference.
Oh yeah.
What I know to be sure is the energy that you all feel that you receive on this podcast. You times it by 2, and that's what was at 2025's conference. And so I'm sure that this energy is going to meet you in 2026 in March. We're making it extremely easy for you to be a part of it by payment plans. Okay. So you can pay even the registration. You can break it off into, I think if you go ahead and do it before July 20th, if you go ahead and sign up before July 20th, you have the opportunity to pay everything in 8 months. So divide up in 8 months, even if it's a hotel room. Because I know, like, sometimes you think, oh, how in the world am I going to afford to go? Well, if you divide it up in payments, by the time you get to March, the 13th through the 15th, it will all be paid. And all you're going to do is just check in, pay your incidentals that you'll get back as long as you don't break a lamp, and enjoy the conference, And so, and it's interest free. It's interest free. We do not charge you. Right. If you pay for the room through us, we take care of everything. We reserve the room for you. Everything is taken care of, and you don't have to do nothing but add your membership number to it if you have one. So March the 13th through the 15th, 2026, we are going to have a wonderful time. I know on that Friday, we're doing a live session. My father, my mother, and I, a live Bridging the Gap session, and we're going to have Q&A, and we're going to take our time on that Friday and do that. we did it for a small window on Saturday. That Saturday, and I mean, in that small space, there were people that were asking questions on how to heal from mother wounds and all that kind of stuff, and it was it was amazing. And we're going to do it again, but it's going to be on that Friday, and then we'll talk about the rest of the itinerary later. So get ready, it's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. Yes, yes. And we're hopeful that everyone will be able to make it. And I want to say, if you're gifted, you know you have the ability to make some things happen in this conference, you get with Vincent and make your skills available to be used.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Are we done, parents?
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Y'all be blessed. We'll be back for episode 45 next Wednesday.
Oh my God, we're at 45.
45 episodes. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Y'all be blessed.
Let's guys.